out there on TMZ being a jackass, and you're almost like a liability. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you telling me that I'm too jackass for Jackass?
You know, it, like, even bringing up Bam is just like a lightning rod of, you know, like, controversy.
We're back with the inside scoop on the heart-to-heart message the Jackass Crew had for none other than Bam Margera. But fair warning, this one's a bit heavy. Now, we've all seen the wild and crazy shenanigans that Bam's been a part of over the years. From nutshots to ridiculous stunts, he's always been a central figure in the chaos that defines Jackass. But recently, it seems like things have taken a turn for the worse. The crew took a stand and sent Bam a message that left us all in shock. And you might be wondering, what could possibly make the guys want to distance themselves from one of their own? Well, it's no secret that Bam's actions and behavior have been a bit, let's say, questionable. It's like he's forgotten that there's a line between fun and just plain reckless. The pranks that used to be hilarious have morphed into something that's downright concerning. It's as if he's out to prove something to himself and to the world, without really thinking about the consequences. The crew, the fans, we all remember the good times, but his recent antics have left us scratching our heads, wondering where the Bam we knew went. And let's talk about reputation. That's a delicate thing, especially when it's tied to a brand as iconic as Jackass. It's not just about the wild stunts anymore. It's about upholding a certain level of respect and professionalism. The Jackass name means something, and it's not just about shock value. It's about camaraderie, pushing boundaries, but also doing it with a sense of responsibility. We hate to say it, but Bam's actions have reflected poorly on the Jackass legacy. The crew worked hard to build this brand, and it's heartbreaking to see it being dragged through the mud. It's not about being a stickler for rules. It's about showing that even in the midst of madness, there's a method to the case, but it's not just about the stunts and the reputation. It's about Bam's well-being. It's clear as day that he's struggling, that he's not in the best headspace. We've all seen the erratic behavior, the ups and downs. It's not just a matter of goofing around anymore. It's about recognizing that Bam needs help. He needs to take a step back, reevaluate his choices, and most importantly, focus on his mental health. The crew's message was a tough love kind of deal. They care about Bam, and that's why they're putting their foot down. They want him to get the help he so clearly needs. This isn't about isolating him, it's about showing him that they'll support him in getting better. We're not just talking about his career, we're talking about his life. Let's be crystal clear. The Jackass Crew has a deep, unbreakable bond with Bam. They've been through thick and thin, laughter and tears, and those moments of sheer insanity that only they can understand. Despite the tough message they delivered, they want Bam to know that their love for him is unwavering. This isn't about cutting ties. It's about giving him the chance to find himself again, but here's the harsh reality. Bam needs to get his act together, and he needs to do it pronto. It's not just about saving face or resurrecting his career. It's about saving himself. The crew isn't sugarcoating anything. They've explicitly said that if Bam doesn't shape up, it could very well lead down a path that no one wants to even think about. We're talking about the real possibility of tragedy, of losing someone they've laughed and cried with, someone they've considered family. It's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes the truth has to hit hard to make an impact. Bam's struggles are very real, and it's not something that can be brushed aside. This isn't about clicks, views, or even the next big stunt. It's about a human being who's in desperate need of help. And it's reassuring to see that the Jackass Crew isn't just about the stunts. They're about rallying behind each other in the face of adversity. So where do we go from here? Well, it's a waiting game now. Bam's next moves are crucial, not just for himself, but for the people who care about him deeply. The crew has laid their cards on the table, expressing their hopes for his recovery and their fears for his future. It's up to Bam to decide how he wants to move forward. Let's take a moment to step back in time, shall we? We've been diving into the emotional whirlwind surrounding Bam Margera and the Jackass Crew. But now it's time to reminisce about the good old days that made us fall in love with this insane crew in the first place. Who could forget those belly-aching laughs we shared watching Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera, Steve-O, and the rest of the gang pull off some of the most ridiculous stunts known to humanity? From launching themselves off ramps in shopping carts to testing the limits of their pain tolerance, every episode was a roller coaster ride of outrageousness that left us both horrified and doubled over in laughter. Remember the time they converted a shopping cart into a makeshift rocket? Or when they transformed an office into a boxing ring? And let's not even get started on the countless rounds of don't try this at home challenges that we secretly, or not so secretly, attempted to recreate with our friends. Oh, the sheer madness and the joy it brought us. But it wasn't just about the stunts, folks. It was about the camaraderie, the unbreakable bond that these guys shared. Their willingness to take a hit, endure pain, and laugh at themselves. It spoke volumes about the power of friendship and the lengths they go to entertain us. They made us feel like we were a part of their misfit family, and those moments created an unbreakable connection that still holds strong today. And what about the pranks? The epic pranks they pulled on each other were nothing short of legendary, from shocking Steve-O in the most sensitive areas to making Bam's life a never-ending series of hilarious tortures. The pranks showcased their wit, creativity, and the sheer love they had for pushing each other's buttons. So, as we navigate the current situation and await Bam's next steps, let's not forget the golden moments that Jackass has gifted us over the years. It's a reminder that while times might change, the memories will forever remain etched in our hearts. If you're feeling nostalgic, go ahead and binge-watch those classic episodes and let the laughter take you back to a simpler time. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick peek at how fans have reacted to this emotional roller coaster involving Bam Margera and the Jackass Crew. The news hit hard, no doubt about it. Fans from all corners of the world have been pouring in their support, sharing their concern for Bam's well-being, and expressing their unwavering love for the Jackass Crew. Social media has been buzzing with messages of hope, encouragement, and nostalgia as people reflect on the impact this wild group has had on their lives. And as we look forward to what the future holds, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this situation? How do you remember the good old days of Jackass? Do you have any messages of support for Bam Margera and the crew? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our channel for more updates and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest content. We appreciate your support and can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay awesome.